Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warohmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello judges, my name is Jeehan Adara Sapari. I'm 10 years old, 4th grade at SD INSAN MULYA Gresik. I will tell about the uncomfortable Friday. The khutbah had already started. She knew that she was late, but she wanted to attend the Jumu'ah prayers anyway. She quickly picked up her baby and stepped anxiously into the masjid, looking to the right and to the left. After all, this was first time she was here. She had just moved to the area and didn't know anybody. As she sat down in the sister prayer hall with the baby in her lap, her heart was thumping in her chest. She could feel curious eyes turn in her directions. She stared hard at the ground, too nervous to meet their gaze, and tried to concentrate what the Imam was saying. But her baby was nervous too. He didn't know this new place, all these new faces, all the curious eyes. He had never been in masjid before. He wanted to go home. She knew her baby would be uncomfortable in the new setting, but she thought she could manage. She herself had not been very practicing all her life, but now that she was a mother herself, she felt the importance of an Islamic upbringing. She was determined to teach her baby all about this religion right from very beginning, but first she had to work on herself. She wanted to learn too. She decided that the best place to start learning about Islam would be the masjid, and this was her first visit. But the baby was getting restless, and she could see that he had already started to whimper. Yet, she hoped she could console him long enough to let through the prayer. However, much to her dismay, just as the Imam finished the khutbah and said, Allahu Akbar, to start the salah, her baby started crying. At first, it's well acting, why? But then he let it all out. She was certainly not prepared for the ears bleeding howl that followed, nor the hysterically loud sobbing that accompanied it. Wow! Oh, Ya Allah! What a terrible noise he was making! What should I do? She talked to herself, panicking. She didn't want to break her prayer. She tried to pick him up, but he was crying too much. She felt so helpless. She realized that he was waiting loudly, but there was nothing much she could really do anyway. After all, he was a baby. She said to herself, I'm sure they all understand. She wished that the prayer would be over quickly so that she could console her baby and keep him quiet. But before the Imam had hardly finished turning his head to say the salam, they all jumped on her. "Why don't you keep the baby quiet?" they screamed. "Don't you see we are praying? Why did you come to the masjid anyway?" someone muttered, gritting her teeth. "Stay home next time," another hissed. But sorry, she whispered. With her head low, her eyes downcast, she blinked hard to fight back the tears that suddenly welled up in her eyes. She tried so hard to swallow the huge lump in her throat. She thought this was the masjid. This was place where she and her baby would be welcome. This was the place she wanted to be, to learn Islam and to teach it to her children. How can they be so mean to her like that? Didn't they realize that it was her fault that the baby started crying? Without saying a single word, she hurriedly gathered her things, picked up her baby, and quickly left the masjid without even once looking back. Moral story: when a Muslim to start hijrah, then it's better for other Muslims must support and pray each other to embrace. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.